Well, mud season is officially in full swing. I'm about to drive up to the land. This will be day 17 on the land. Probably like day 15 of actually doing work. And the goal today is to start getting the fencing dialed in. So I gotta mark where the fencing will go for the front road frontage. I'm gonna burn some shit, I'm gonna clear some shit, I'm gonna salvage some stuff and pack it in the truck to bring back here. There's an 8th wood stove I found. It's like a potbelly one. I'm gonna grab that and try and bring it back here so I can angle grind it. And I did bring my angle grinder because there's a dump trailer there that we cleared off last time and it needs some TLC. So, got a lot of work to do today. Probably won't fit it all in, but it's gonna be a good day. Chilly morning, chilly April morning. You can see there's some snow in the grass. Today we're gonna figure out the whole fence line. Can't wait till that's up. It'll look nice. Gotta pull all this sheet metal over to the trailer. Gonna try and burn these piles and retrieve some stuff and load it into the truck. Everything looks pretty much the same as it were. Sometimes you gotta bust the gasoline out. Couldn't get her going with the lighter fluid or the torch. Torch and gas on it. Well, it's coming along. Got 2 fire piles set up. One of which is not burning because everything's wet and I don't have a ton of gas to use. Cleared a little bit of this area out just to get the glass over there. There's 3 sliding glass doors. I'm hopefully going to pull the trim off them and use them as windows in one of the future cabins. Cleaned up some of the ground here. Cleaned up right there. There's a debris pile. Fire's going, and now we're going to start doing some fence work. And been breaking all the Smuckers and shitty glass bottles into one of the trash bins over there, so we're coming along. It still looks like a nuke went off, but making it happen. Making progress. Just cleared out all the windows that were there. Picked up all the glass by hand. Yeah. Still got tons more trash to clean up. Burning. Finally going. Feels good. Too bad I couldn't get that pile going, but I am enjoying a nice dawn. It's nice out. Things are starting to get cleaned up. There's still a shit ton of trash, but it's all starting to get organized. And now that there's no snow, nothing's stuck to the ground. So that's nice. I'm very organized, anal, clean person. This doesn't bother me. It's overwhelming for my brain. But it's also so cathartic and fulfilling. Next I'm gonna walk the frontage of the road and start figuring out this fence. It does look like it's not perfectly level the whole way, as to be expected. So that might make things interesting, but we'll see. And then I got this auger drill bit for my drill I'm just gonna fuck with just to see how soft the dirt is. Obviously I'm not gonna do the post holes with this, but it'll give me an idea of how firm or soft the dirt is. This spot is gonna be a complete bitch because the ground goes up about 2 feet and it looks like there's boulders. This is all on level and the drainage just is shit, which probably won't be good for the stability of the post. I don't want to use concrete, especially with all this water. It's also an odd amount of just brush here. I don't know if this is just from storms. It probably is, but it's annoying. This is cool. Cul-de-sac. Sorry, drainage culvert into the pond, frog pond. The frogs are definitely not out today. It's chilly. There's a property marker I saw on the other side of the pond I'm gonna walk over to. Could be wrong. To be quite honest, I'm not really sure what it is, but it's orange. Now it's oranger. I think that's the property line, because it's pretty much what it is on Onyx. Look at this. This is freaky. I love amphibians, reptiles. Those are frog eggs. They're all gelatinous and sketch. The other day they were all swimming around. I'm gonna have to dam this up better. I'm gonna make a nice little beach around here, probably on that side or something, just for shits and giggles, even though this seems like the best spot. It's wild, but this is how Richard used to get his water. I don't know if he had any purification, but this pond would fill up and he'd use a generator and pump it into the trailer over there. Definitely a different time. Rugged fucking bastard. He was living off the land. Oh yeah, look. This is kind of like a hand-dug well. I gotta clear this thing out. I wonder if it's gonna be, if it'll just fill with dirt if I pull all these supports off of it. Pretty gnarly. Look at this birch root. It's growing around all the wood. This is cool though. Got more water here. That's good to know there's additional water. I had to put out a fire the other day and I used the pond water. Now I got a hand-dug well. How about that? Holy shit. Maybe this is when I find the buried money. One could only hope. busted wood. I'm gonna get the pool cleaning net. Clean this fucker right out. Ooh. Look at that little spiny fucker. I think that's just a centipede that fell in. That's gross. Got this thing cleared out. I'm really curious as to how deep it is. I guess I could grab a tree branch and see for myself. The wind is cranking. Looks nice over there. You don't see that tipped over box anymore. I'm gonna get the Sawzall later and chop through the beams that are sticking up so I can lay one of the top pieces back over so debris doesn't fall into it. Not that I will ever be drinking out of it, but I figure I might as well keep it maintained. I need a spot to fill up with water. Alright, about to set up a rough perimeter line and get an idea of where I want the fence to go. I got some twine, my hammer, some flags. I found these little stakes from Richard, so I'm going to reuse these. Perfect height. Looks like they're ready to be tied around too. Might even be for fencing. And I got some paint, which I probably won't need, but maybe I'll mark the stakes. So you can see it's definitely not short. I got about 300 feet to cover, 280-ish, depending on how far I can push it. Luckily, this whole part is pretty level. It slopes downhill, but it's level. The only tricky part is going to be right there where that dip is before the big tree that I showed earlier. Alright, here's the deal. I don't have any experience doing fencing, so I'll let your judgments be passed. The plan is to get 8-foot tall posts, bury them at least 2 feet into the dirt with at least 6 inches of gravel tamped beneath that. And then I was contemplating using cement, but I think I'm going to just use all gravel because if a post gets messed up, I don't want to have to sledge it to do any repairs. And based on the way the water comes down this hillside and here, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of fluctuation with the frost. You can see in the road there's little spines, like an earthquake spine, just from all the moisture and the pressure from the cars. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, zero experience, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm sure there's going to be a million comments that say, oh, you should have done this, and I'll learn the hard way. But if the fence can last 10 years, that would be dialed. I would be very pleased. 5 years would be good. 10 would be awesome. Oh, fuck. 9 feet. Suggested is 8. You can go to 10 because it's a welded wire fence. It's not supporting boards, but we're gonna hit a sweet spot and do 9. Let's see what we got. The 12-foot mark on this says it's right here. That seems small to me. I don't know. I guess that's just small. I think I should do a 14-foot. Because how the fuck is a tractor gonna get in here if it's 12 feet? 14 feet instead of 12. This is 14 feet. Plus an inch for the gate. That don't feel too big to me. I mean, that doesn't feel big at all. Well, we're making progress. We're about a third of the way. Well, the project's coming along. I'm almost done. Had a couple little breaks. Had to talk to the neighbors. We'll see how it goes. There's definitely some spots like here where it's just gravelly as fucking hell. And then over here, this is probably going to be the biggest difficult spot. There's boulders over there. So we'll see. We might have to space out the posts differently based upon where we can actually auger into the earth. This is also lower, so I might have to get some 10-foot poles if they're available just to make up for this drop in height. I'd like everything to be kind of level at the top, but that's probably wishful thinking. Free barbed wire right there, that'll be going on the fence. Look at that giant spool. I'm gonna wrap that right up. So we got the whole fence pre-setup done. Got a bunch of brush cleared. Honestly, just did a bunch of shit. Just gonna quickly give this a little angle grind, and then I'm going home to hang out with Chester. I think that's it for me today. Pretty much accomplished all of the objectives I wanted to. I got a good bit of burning done. I cleared a bunch of pucker brush. I did a little angle grinding on that, which was very low priority. Biggest priority was getting the fencing laid out. Now I've got flags every 8.5 to 9 feet. I've got the line set up. I've got the 2 entrances. One's 14 feet for the field, 12 feet for the main entrance. And I also moved all the extra sheet metal towards the trailer and put up some new posted signs. Pack everything up, get the trail cams dialed in, and then head home. It's been a good day. Woo. Well, hello there. It seems that you made it to the end of my video. I appreciate you greatly for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Chester says thanks and hi, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.